What's going on, guys? Lou here, back for another DraftKings NFL playoff best ball draft. We have a few more days left until the wild card round starts. Just wanted to try to get a few more drafts in, shooting to get 4, so I should have 4 more of these videos coming back out. But before we get started, I do want to give a shout out to Nate Brewer. Man, it was really nice seeing this comment this morning. What up, man? Another enjoyable video from you. I recently created a couple lineups in the draft for the first time. We'll see how it plays out. Seems like a pretty good setup for playoff best ball. I'm getting ready to create another one in a bit. Not gonna lie, pretty excited about having a shot at winning some cash and going through the whole process building a lineup, especially since I got smoked in regular season fantasy football this season. Me too, man. I feel your pain there. Saturday is almost here, and then there's some more. But man, awesome comment from Nate. Appreciate you watching. You guys who are watching, you should be more like Nate. If you can give me a comment, a like, a subscribe, definitely appreciate it. It won't go unnoticed. Really grateful for all the guys that come back and watch, and all the new guys that come in and watch the draft and try to understand my strategy. But yeah, man, Nate, good luck for playoff best ball. Hoping the best for you. Love to see you at the top of the leaderboard and making some money. But that's what I'm here for. I'm just here to give my perspective, here to give my strategy, and hopefully the insights that I do give help you guys win some money. But it's no surprise, we are on the back half of the draft again, picking 5th overall, and I really don't know what's going to come my way. I think I'm probably going to go with the Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown stack if that's what the draft permits, and then we will try to fill in with some other AFC pieces. I feel like I've been drafting a lot of the same team lately. I'm going to try to mix it up, try to get some low percentage outcomes. Just wanted to pull off the bracket here. I'm sure you guys have seen this all so far, but yeah, looking at the Chargers for a pretty good chance to advance and play the Chiefs. I might try to play an angle where one of the Bills and Ravens get upset. Most likely I would play the Bills angle because I think that the Broncos have a better shot at beating the Bills and the Steelers have a shot at beating the Ravens at this point. The Steelers' offense is just absolutely sputtering. I just don't think that they turn it around in time to beat Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. It seems like a very unlikely outcome, but man, the Broncos have been playing really well lately, especially guys like Marvin Mims, Bo Nix, and Courtland Sutton. So we'll take Jalen Hurts here. I like the chances of getting A.J. Brown on the way back. If that doesn't pan out, maybe we go with a guy like James Cook or one of Henry, and I really don't want to take too many NFC pieces. Really playing to win at this point and have the maximum number of points at the end of the final round if we get there, but we'll hopefully queue up A.J. Brown here. He's questionable, but I think that's just because of being inactive last game, resting starters. I don't think there's any injury news there to digest. But this guy on the clock is really making it suspenseful. Hopefully he doesn't go for a Ravens-Eagles outcome, and he didn't, which is awesome. We'll take A.J. Brown. I love that start pairing those two. It'd be even better if we can pair him with Devontae Smith on the way back and maybe a guy like Mark Andrews. So yeah, I'm happy with the start so far. I feel like I haven't gotten off to a good start with any of my best ball drafts as of late. The dynamics of the draft have changed. How drafters are drafting, for lack of better terms, has really changed. I've seen a lot of Lions sitting around because they're definitely on bye now. Seen a lot of Chiefs sitting around, but maybe let's try to go for an Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl because that seems like the most likeliest outcome out of the playoff bracket so far. So we definitely know Chiefs are going to be playing in round 2. Eagles have a pretty good shot at playing in the divisional round, although I do think that the Packers can give them a good game. I give the Eagles an edge there. So Puka Nacua went. That makes sense. I think here I'm going to go Mike Evans. The Bucs can make some noise, and the Bucs, well, they're definitely going to play the Lions round 2. So I don't know if I love that so much. Okay, we can take a Bills angle here. We can take... I'm probably not going to go Mahomes. I could go Shakir. We'll take Shakir here. We'll gun for a Bills Eagles outcome. I do like Lad McConkey. So Mahomes goes to this drafter. Yeah, I like Lad McConkey a lot lately. He's been playing pretty well. I saw Justin Herbert yesterday go at the 1-2 turn, which was really crazy to me. All right, we're on the clock. Hard to turn down Mike Evans. Let's just see if... Let's just play logic out really quick. Let's just say the Rams win, the Bucks win, the Eagles win. The Bucks play the Lions. I just don't see that as a potential path for Mike Evans making it. But I do think the Chargers are live underdogs here. I don't think that they are so many steps behind the Ravens and the Bills where they can't compete, and even the Chiefs. We're really hoping for one of these upset outcomes here, so that the Chargers draw the Bills or the Ravens in the divisional round. All right, so we're pretty good at wide receiver. We are going to need a running back, especially a running back that will give us at least 2 games. That looks like Bucky Irving to me. Dalton Kincaid has been somebody who's been slipping in drafts. Hoping his role really starts to increase in the playoffs here, especially if we're going for a Bills and Eagles build here. All right. We are looking pretty thin at running back at this point. J.K. Dobbins. That's okay. Maybe Josh Jacobs for a round 1 points build. Aaron Jones could have been worth it too. But I want to maximize this Eagles-Bills outcome here, so I'll go with Dalton Kincaid next. I've also been pretty thin at tight end lately. Not saying that Dalton Kincaid is an elite tight end, but he does see volume. Hasn't had a game over 100 yards, but all right. The drafter behind me has 1 running back. Doesn't have a quarterback that's playing in the first round. I'll just take Kincaid here. I got a really good discount on him in the last draft. But is Dallas Goedert off the board? I'm sure he is. Dallas Goedert is off the board. So this guy gets his wild card. Oh, makes sense. Went for a Viking stack here with Addison and Jefferson. Has some Chiefs now on bye. All right, we're going to take the points here, and we'll just take Josh Jacobs, assuming that he will be out after the wild card round. So we filled out our starting roster, and I like the way that it looks so far. So I am going to try to play the angle where the Rams beat the Vikings now, because I really think that Cooper Kupp is a good price here. I also want to get some more pieces of the Chargers. We see Montgomery go. Really good price on Josh Jacobs. I feel like his ADP back before the seeding was set, he was nearly like a top 15 pick. So to get him at 32, I think we assume that. Oh man, Cooper Kupp goes. That's a bummer. I always hate when I lose a player that I'm really interested in. Let's see what the issue is with J.K. Dobbins. He's a limited participant due to an ankle injury. That's fine. I'll draft him anyways. But we lose out on Justin Herbert. That's okay. We don't really need 2 quarterbacks. I'll take J.K. Dobbins here, just because the probability of him advancing is pretty high. Be back on the board shortly. Amari Cooper. I feel like his role has just been really limited since getting acquired by the Bills. And he's participating in today's walkthrough. Maybe they deploy him a little more now, get him more involved in the offense. Keon Coleman just hasn't been efficient. So we'll just take Amari Cooper. So now if we do get that Eagles-Bills outcome, we have Hurts, A.J. Brown, Shakir, Kincaid, Amari Cooper. We need some running back points there, so I think Kenny Gainwell will probably be a play later in the draft. But for now, looking at points here for the wild card round, I do like Quentin Johnston. If you watched one of my shorts, he is one of my sleepers for the wild card round. Because if Justin Herbert does have a good game, it is highly likely that one of McConkey or Quentin Johnston also has a good game. Herbert can definitely elevate either one of those guys. So at the end of the draft, we'll do a review of the draft board, see how all these teams are looking, see what everyone has been trying to build, and Quentin Johnston just goes, man, everyone's on it this year. So lost out on Cooper Kupp, which is unfortunate. This is a pretty good wild card team here. But obviously I'm drafting to win the tournament, not just the wild card round, but I will take Keon Coleman here, add to my Bills stack. We have 3 positions left. I like Will Dissly. His role is pretty involved in this Chargers offense now. I like Romeo Doubs for points this wild card round. I like Marvin Mims. I like Will Dissly. Not Colby Parkinson. I already have Dalton Kincaid. I don't think I need Dawson Knox there. Oh, we're on the clock. Whoops, that would have been bad. All right. Gainwell. We'll take Kenny. We'll take Kenny just to round out our starting lineup for a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl. All right, and we're really going to try to hit the screws here with some wild card points. So George Pickens will definitely be a one and done. But can George Pickens have a spike game? I think he can. It hasn't happened yet this year. It's not looking likely, to be honest. But I know what he's capable of, and I'll definitely roll the die at some upside there. Out of the rest of the players on the board, I don't think there's anybody with a ceiling as high as George Pickens. Again, he's crazy, but you can't deny his talent. So if I could have it my way, draft permitting, I'll take George Pickens here and then grab Will Dissly on the back. And then we'll just do a review of everyone's team, see who's looking likely to move on to the next round. So one of every 6 teams will move on to the next round up until the final round. So I have a 16.7% chance of moving on there. All right, got one more pick. This guy has 4 whiteouts. Don't think he'll be needing George Pickens there, but you never know. Looking like a Washington build. 1, 2, 3, 4 Washington, 2 Chiefs, a couple Eagles, a Raven. Good mix going on there. Okay, I'll take Pickens. I'll take a shot at the upside. Some more wild card points there. This guy just one tight ends. He's going to need a starting tight end. Wouldn't be surprised if he takes Will Dissly, so he goes Najee Harris, and maybe he goes Pat Freiermuth. Or maybe he just totally vacates all of the... There you go, Pat Freiermuth. All right, we'll round out. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. We'll round out with Will Dissly as tight end, so we kind of have this... kind of have a Bills, Chargers, Eagles thing going on here, but not too many Eagles pieces. Their offense is really consolidated. You can easily project where the ball is going there. But since the draft is in from right to left, we'll start here. We have our wild card quarterback with Sam Darnold paired with Jefferson Addison. One of, well, Zay Flowers there and Derrick Henry. My team, we have Hurts, A.J. Brown, Khalil Shakir, McConkey at flex, Dalton Kincaid at tight end, and Josh Jacobs at running back. We have Jaden Daniels paired with Devontae Smith, Rashad Bateman, Terry McLaurin, Dallas Goedert at tight end, and Saquon Barkley. We have a couple Lions on bye here, but we have Baker Mayfield paired with Puka Nacua, Quentin Johnston, Marvin Mims, Aaron Jones. Tight end will be Tucker Kraft. This team we have Lamar, Mike Evans, McMillan, Mark Andrews, Bucky Irving. So all of the Bucks plus Lamar. And then team 1 we have Allen, Cook, Williams at flex, Nico, Kupp at starting wideout, and TJ Hawkinson. So I think we have a pretty strong shot to advance here. It'd be really nice if we can get through with some Eagles and Bills and get that Super Bowl outcome. Really position us for a good chance to win some money in the final round. But appreciate you guys watching again. We're already over 50 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe now. It does seem like DraftKings will be opening up more playoff best ball tournaments after what the wild card round is over, and we'll have some playoff best ball tournaments from the divisional round on, so I'll probably be participating in some of those too. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back again tomorrow for another draft. We have 3 more to do, and hopefully win some money. So see you guys tomorrow.